All right, Fishaholic fam, well, welcome back to another episode here in Florida. We just beached the kayak in this spot where we're gonna do some surf fishing, and I haven't been here in probably a couple months, so I'm not really sure what to expect, but it's getting towards the end of the outgoing tide. It's a little after sunrise, and I really want to get on a topwater bite in this spot, so we're gonna rig up one of these rods here with a topwater, and we're gonna hit along the rocks and out to the ocean front, and then we might also throw some other artificials. And I also got my well and the cast net so we can catch some bait if we need to. But yeah, let's see what happens. Stay tuned. Let's get after it. All right, well, I threw on this Yozuri top knock in like a mullet pattern, and I got this in one of my recent bad fish boxes. So huge shout out to them, and also a huge shout out to Bad Fish for sponsoring today's video. And if you haven't heard of Bad Fish, they originally started as a monthly subscription box, but now they are so much more. They have awesome tools like these pliers, and they have a great online store, and they also have these really awesome towels like this redfish Bad Fish towel. You know, it's got a really cool pattern on it, and it's ultra soft and really absorbent, and that's why I put it in the bow of my kayak, so it keeps a lot of my electronic equipment dry. And by the way, if you want to win these 3 Bad Fish plugs in this video, just comment down below, like this video, and be a subscriber to the channel. And 1 week from this video's uploaded date, I will select one winner to send those 3 plugs out to. Now let's head down along the rocks out to the ocean and see what we can catch. All right, let's try a couple casts right here. Unfortunately, it's super shallow right here right now, much shallower than it usually is. And a couple months ago they did a lot of dredging, and on the other side they sucked up a lot of sand, and I think they put it over here. So unfortunately the nice trough that was right along these rocks looks like it's just non-existent right now. So that might not be good for the day fishing here. This little corner here is also all filled with sand. Like, the water used to go all the way up to those rocks there, and there would be snook sitting all along here, but not anymore. I think a couple months ago, you know, one of the reasons that was the last time that I was here was because of all this sand that they pushed up here, and that's why I waited a while, and I was hoping, you know, things would go back to normal and the ocean would, you know, push the sand, you know, away from these areas, but it doesn't seem like it has done much. Oh, there's a fish right there. A little guy. I was kind of surprised I actually got the bite. Big snack for a little snook. There he goes. All right, little update for you. So we fished like 200 more yards down the beach without another bite. So then I came back to the rocks and we fished out there for like 30-40 minutes and still no other bites. And it looks good, but this outgoing tide is really starting to wane quick. And I bet you if we could fish here tomorrow or the next day, you know, the outgoing tide would go even later into the morning, and we would have a lot more current, and it would probably be a lot more productive. But some things you just can't control, and I can't fish here the next 2 days because I fly out to New York tomorrow. So I'm just trying to make do with the scenario that we got. And now I'm looking out into the middle of the inlet. It actually looks pretty good out there. We've got a good current flow ripping out still. So being that it's so shallow right here, I think we're gonna hop off the rocks in the water and just wade out there and keep plugging and working our way back to the kayak. And you know, if we can't make it happen here, I'm gonna try and make it happen in the kayak. you know, unless we just so happen to get on a hot bite out there. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let's hop in the water. Got a really nice rip out here. This plug is swinging beautifully in the current. So, I mean, if there's at least like a medium-sized jack out here cruising by, I bet you he'll take a hit at this. Oh, getting swirled on. Oh, there was a bite. That was a snook. Another small one though. Oh, I see a big one sitting right here. I don't know if he saw me or not, but he moved and swam away. Oh, he's on it. 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 Oh, he just turned. All right, cool. That's two fish, like real close together right here in this spot where it gets a little bit shallower. And I think like right behind it, it drops off a little bit. And this is kind of right where the fish are hanging. Oh man, that was a bigger one. Oh, he's on it again. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's the same fish or a different fish, but he almost hit it again. Nothing better than getting some early morning blow-ups to wake you up. There's a fish. There we go. I think we got a jack here. You know, it's funny, we're hooking the smaller fish, but, you know, not getting hooked up with the bigger fish that are hitting this plug. Oh, that's a better fish, I think. Or not. It was a big blow up, but it doesn't feel heavy at all. Yep, just another little jack. All right, well, maybe if we're lucky, a big one will cruise by and eat it. Oh, oh, I lost them. That was a bigger one. Oh, right there along these rocks, I just saw a snook bust on some bait. Oh, there we go. I'm getting whacked like crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How did I not get one there? I got hit like 6 times. There's one. Another little guy. At least it's action. Oh, look at that. And he threw the plug on his own. All right, well, there seems like there's quite a few fish sitting by those rocks out there. But most of them are probably about the size of the one that we just caught. So to make it a little bit easier for those fish to eat what we're fishing, I'm gonna throw on a smaller top knock, like this little guy here. And I'm also noticing that there's some greenies that are about this size sitting by those boulders out there, so this will probably match the hatch a lot better. Oh man, that one crushed it. Oh, and another one. Oh my gosh, look at these fish. They're chasing it down. There's one. They seriously are stacked right here. Oh, released himself. There he is. Oh, that's a little bit better one. Oh, he threw it right there. All right, well, pretty sweet catching a few more right in front of those rocks there, but right now we got some kind of front moving through. It's starting to rain, the wind is picking up, and you can see these dark clouds here, and out towards the mouth of the inlet, I can see it's raining pretty good. So I'm just gonna put the cameras away and maybe just brave the storm, or you know, I might hop in the kayak and go that way and try and run away from the storm. You know, I'm not really sure, but I'll pick things back up in a little bit. All right, well, we're not doing too good. The rain just does not want to stop. It's probably been downpouring for now like at least like 45 minutes to an hour, and I sought out shelter under this tree here, and being that I've been hunkered down here for so long, I actually have like invented a game with these little berries or seeds that are on the tree, and there's like a battery cover upside down just on the sand about like 20 feet away. So I came up with this game to try and get these berries into this little battery cover. Oh, that was close. Oh, fall in, got it. Got to keep yourself busy and I guess find enjoyment during times that aren't enjoyable, or during tough times. And hopefully it stops pretty soon. It looks like the sky's getting a little bit lighter to the east of us, so maybe we'll be able to get back out there and catch one or two more fish before calling it a day. Wow, look at all the water in the rod holders. A bunch of snook right here. Oh, there's one. Oh, that was a jack though. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. There we go. Oh, it's another jack. A little bit bigger one. Sweet. All right, that's a fun size one right there. Oh man, look at that. Fish busting on bait right there. Oh, and I see a bunch of fish right here to the right of me. Some of them look pretty big. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's pretty cool. There's snook here, but these little jacks are coming in so quick and crushing the bait before the snook. There's one. Woo. Finally, a little snook had a chance to get the bait. All right, well, pretty cool. We were able to get 3 more here, and we got them in like within the first like 5 minutes that we started fishing again. So they were really fired up like right after the storm stopped. But we fished for like another 20-30 minutes, and even though there's a lot of fish still there, they are lockjaw and they won't eat anything now. So what I want to do before we leave is I'm thinking we should head out to the ocean side and the tip of the jetty one more time and see if on the beginning of the incoming any fish out there are moving through or just hanging on the structure and possibly want to bite. So let's head on out there. I will see you guys there. I see some fish right out there cruising. Looks like a bunch of snook. Oh, I just missed them. Oh, but I got some more swimming up right behind them. Nope, no interest. They look pretty big too. Only got a couple more right here. They are cruising right now. All right, I'm gonna try making a lure change because I threw this little Yozuri at now probably like 15 snook, and 2 of them looked at it, but then I ran out of space because, you know, I'm fishing real tight to the rocks. But I think with the Rapala, I could just fish a little more effectively and possibly get a bite. Oh, ho, ho, looks super juicy out here. And this current is coming down the beach, hitting these rocks and sweeping right around. There's definitely gonna be at least one nice fish here. Fish on. It's just another little snook though. Oh my God. Not bad. So unfortunately in the distance there, it looks like we got another rain squall coming this way, and I'm hearing a lot of thunder. So I'm gonna try and fish. Oh, there's another one. I'm gonna try and fish for maybe another 15-20 minutes and then head out of here so we can kayak back without getting rained on or getting caught in the storm. All right, not bad. Whoa. They sure are stacked right here, but are there any of any size is the question. There's another one. Jeez. Woo! It's crazy how many are here right now. All right, 30-incher on this cast right here. Oh, got whacked by a jack. All right, well, it was pretty much like lights out right here in the corner where the beach meets the jetty. But we just fished for like another 30 minutes, and we tried up front where it looks super juicy, like the current's ripping around there, but the weeds are so bad. Every single cast I'm getting weeded up. And I did have one big snook swirl at the plug, and then I also caught this little Spanish mackerel, which was kind of cool. But other than that, it seems like the bite has kind of dwindled. And I also walked down the beach about 100 yards, and I saw some more little snook down there, but it was just so bad with the weeds down there too. I can't really get a decent cast. So I'm gonna try my best to fish my way back to the kayak, and hopefully, if I'm a little lucky, maybe I can get one big fish or just maybe a couple more decent fish. There's one. That's a little bit better fish. Oh my gosh, I lost them right there. Dang. We're back at the kayak. Man, is it hot. And it's a shame we lost that last one right at the rocks, because that was probably the biggest fish that we hooked into up until 5 minutes ago, when we continued to work our way back to the kayak along the rocks. And unfortunately, I broke off on a monster snook, and it was a crazy bite too. Like, I saw everything go down, and I saw like 4 or 5 big snook, like 30 to 40 inches, sitting in the current. And I took one cast at them, and they didn't move at all. They just sat there like logs. And I took a second cast, and I was kind of like, okay, like they're probably not going to eat. But one of them, I guess, liked the way I twitched it, and mouth wide open, like inhaled the Rapala, and I set the hook, and it broke instantly. And that's a mistake on my part. I should have retied after we got on that bite way out on the end, and then I also should have retied after we lost that last fish, because that last fish was rubbing the braid on the rocks, and I could feel it. And I was just being lazy, and you know, the heat is getting to me. I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, so mistakes were made, and that's life, that's fishing. And I guess now I'm gonna head back in and probably go to Bass Pro to get a couple more Rapalas, because that was my last one that I had. So it is what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button to stay tuned for more. And after today, I'm flying up to New York. I'm gonna be up there for like 10 days. And what's pretty cool is I'm doing a tuna tournament, the MCC, out of Montauk. And that's a week-long tournament. But we're gonna fish 2 separate days on my buddy Dan Wall's boat, the Sea Bear. And I love fishing on his boat, or just fishing with the guys up there. It's usually always a great time. So I'm hoping we do well for that tournament. But other than that, I'm just gonna be doing a lot of surf fishing, and maybe even some kayak fishing and stuff, or you know, getting out on some of my other buddies' boats and doing some fishing. So you know, there should be some more cool content coming your way. So again, hit that subscribe button. But until the next video, like always, live to fish, fish to live.